Hi there. Thank you for tuning in. It's great to be able to share some moments with you, to read you something from my new book. My name's Juliet. I'm a singer, poet, and author of Okay, Fine, So Maybe God Exists. This is a deeply experiential book, but there's also some joy and some fun in here. There's challenges, insights, gems for living. And basically, it's a guidebook to navigate troubles, trials, tribulations, and your life's difficulties. I'd like to read you a poem called The River. Quite often we use the river as a reference to God's presence, to his glory, or to his spirit. It's what we feel on earth of his divinity. It's a divine encounter. It's being in the flow of his presence and his goodness. And so the river is an analogy where we can encounter God and where we can receive so many good things. So that being said, are you ready to get in? The river. This is your invitation. Come and be washed in the river. Come and wade in as it flows. There's healing released in the river, but you have to get in past your toes. Come be refreshed in the river. Don't just observe from the banks. Your fuel gauge is running on empty. So come and replenish your tanks. Come be submerged in the river. Leave all inhibitions aside. Come and receive peace abundant. Let fear be released in the tide. Come and jump into the river. There's full restoration and rest. There's no special costume or training. Come as you are, fully dressed. Come and just bathe in the river. There's love to uphold weary flesh. Come be renewed and empowered as the Spirit infills you afresh. Come and submit to the river, for the Spirit is calling you in. Receive of his gifts in their fullness. Deposit all weakness and sin. Come to the Spirit, the river, for he is the water that pours. His mercy and healing are flowing. So do not be glued to the shores. Wade in the Spirit's outpouring. Do not just watch from the edge. His Spirit is coming in torrents, for this is his promise, his pledge. Come be transformed in the river. The Spirit brings power divine. Its source is the Lord, the Almighty. And this is a pivotal sign. The river will flow from the temple, the church, his apostles, his own. So do not miss out on the glory, for it's coming from God's holy throne. Come and have life in the river. Be healed, be strengthened, be free. It's a flow that will carry you always and will lead to the heavenly sea. Will you accept the invitation?